Hey boys, welcome back to some more Gold Coast Titans 2020 career, and it is round 19 of the season, and heritage jerseys, boys, these are, dude, I love these old school Titans jerseys. Obviously they're not that old school, but I wish they went back to like this design. Honestly, this Titans jersey, I don't know, maybe it's because of the fond memories of the Titans back in the day. I feel like, what was their best year, 2008? I think 2008 was their best year, with like Matty Rogers, Preston Campbell, Luke Bailey, LaFranchi, Scotty Prince. Dude, the Titans, it makes me sad, dude, because the Titans had, it's tough because they came in and they did really well because they signed a lot of experienced and, you know, good players. Like they weren't just experienced sort of has-beens. They were experienced guys that were still playing well. They were still rep level players. And they had some good guys coming through as well. I mean, they had David Mead, Kevin Gordon, Essie Tonga was a bit of a star when he first came in, and some decent young forwards. But I don't know what happened. I think, honestly, you've got to think that the recruiting must have been a real like fail. Like I can't really remember. I honestly can't really remember who they sort of signed after those guys left, because that was the one issue. As a great 40-20, fantastic kick, but that was like the one issue, because obviously a lot of those guys like Campbell, Bailey, Rogers, a lot of those experienced guys, they all sort of came to an end of their career at a fairly similar time, and I guess the Titans just never really brought enough guys through or signed enough guys to replace those experienced heads, and it fell away very, very quickly, unfortunately. They still had some good years. I mean, I sort of look back in when what's his name? Oh my god, the blank, dude. He went over to the Super League, the young 5'8". I think he was a cousin of Inglis. Oh my god, dude. It's killing me. What is his name? He's quick. Oh, dude, I'm mad because I know who he is. I'm just having a complete blank. It's beautiful play down the left-hand side here. Copley should have kept going. Gets the pass away to Sammy. He gets it back to Copley, but he's going to get bundled into touch. But yeah, they were going pretty well with him. Like, I think, who was it? I think they had like Tyron Roberts and what is his freaking name, dude? I can't think. I know people are gonna comment. I know people are gonna comment who it is. I'm gonna know after I do the video. But they had those two guys and they looked pretty good. Like they played some good footy, and then he left to the Super League, which I was very disappointed about. Albert Kelly, that's who it was. Freaking Albert Kelly, dude. He was an absolute star coming through, and he really started playing some good footy at the Titans before he left. And then, yeah, pretty much since that moment, that's where they really, really fell away. So, yeah, it's disappointing, and I went on a bit of a tangent there. The main talk was about the jerseys, so I didn't know if it was just reminiscing about the good old days of the Titans, or I actually like the jerseys. But I honestly do think the jerseys are really good. As Brian Kelly down the sideline, he is caught though. Who is that? Taketoa maybe? Great rundown. Brian Kelly. I don't know. I don't think he's related to Albert Kelly, but both very talented. Very talented players. As Kelly again goes across field, passes away. Ryan James onto Copley, a bit of a knockdown, but he gets tackled again. The Sharks coming up with some huge defensive efforts. We could have scored a couple of tries this game, but they just keep turning up and thwarting it as the kick goes up here, batted down. Jared Wallace gets hold of it, puts in the little grubber, gets ricocheted, and Sean Johnson almost gets bundled into touch there. But yeah, I guess the point about that little rant is that I actually just do like the jerseys. It was the good old days, but these jerseys are very nice. I don't know why they went away from this type of design, dude. They actually look different. Like, I feel like I feel like a lot of the jerseys now are like very samey. I don't know, the sort of design, the designs are like extremely similar. Is Philip Sammy? I thought he was away, but again, who is this? Well, that's Josh Dugan. I don't know, he might have been the one that chased Kelly as well, but he's come up with a couple of big defensive plays. So 0-0 at half time. We definitely had the better of the chances. The Sharks also had a couple of decent opportunities, but didn't quite go on with it. So hopefully we ran them ragged. So hopefully the second half is a great kick downfield there. That's a kick. Unfortunately, the bounce again is an absolute shocker. I'm trying to play, solid footy, just kick it into the corners. And it was a great kick, but the bounce is a nice pass away to Ryan James. So we're starting the second half off very, very strongly here. Again, we haven't crossed, but looking very, very threatening for sure. The Sharks are a team that can, we don't want to give them too many opportunities because they do have some attacking stars. Tyron Roberts puts in a little kick chase again. Oh, it's hit the crossbar. And Jack Williams comes up with the footy. Oh, the crossbar has saved the day for the Sharkies. I'm pretty sure Tyron Roberts would have got first crack of this footy. It was great play by the 5'8" here. Puts in a little grubber, saw the fullback was nice and deep, puts in the kick over the top, and surely he would have got it. There was a Sharks coming back, but I think Tyron Roberts would have got hold of that. So big, the Sharks, they're just surviving by the skin of their teeth here. 20 minutes to go. Surely the possession and the chances are going to take a toll here. Nice pass away there. Beautiful ball. Anthony Don down the touchline. Just skips away from, I think, probably Dugan on this side. He came up with a couple of big... Actually, no, it's probably... who was it? It's the other side of the field. So, yeah, I think it's Sione Katoa, the other winger. Dugan on the other side has been great defensively. But right there, Sione just caught in field, just a little bit off with the fairies. You gotta hug the touchline. I feel like, dude, I feel like so many wingers. I know you gotta jam in. There's a lot of opportunities for, when your center jams in, the winger's got to come in with him. But there's so many times that the winger just sort of gets caught in no man's land, and they don't. I guess it's the fact that they don't really trust that the center is going to be able to make the one-on-one tackle, so they feel they got to come in and wrap it up. But I feel like you just gotta trust the center. If he gets beaten one-on-one, it is what it is. But you can't just let the winger run down a free touchline and you just sort of stand there in no man's land. I feel like that happens way too often. And I mean, it's obviously easy, and it's easy to say in hindsight. It's obviously a lot tougher out on the field having to make that split-second decision, but it happens a lot. It happens a lot with wingers. As we do take the coward's way out there, taking the penalty kick, trying everything we can to get the wins here is Ash Taylor. Nice ball across to Anthony Don down the touchline again. And 4 minutes to go. I feel like we've got this game wrapped up well and truly now as Ash Taylor puts in the punt across field. Ryan James chasing through. He's going to get the first crack, and he's going to take the ball without any sort of pressure. The Sharks just switched off at the end of this game. Great work by Taylor, and great work by Ryan James taking the crossfield kick and scoring a fantastic try. And I mean, actually, the Titans as well have been a bit unlucky with injuries this year. Going into this year, I thought the Titans had a pretty decent team to maybe not be a contender, but to do some good work. And I mean, AJ Brimson being injured, not playing a game. Ryan James again suffering ACL. Like that's two huge injuries, but it is what it is. Hopefully the Titans can turn it around one day. As that man AJ Brimson does get man of the match. So hopefully you guys are enjoying the series. Make sure to like and comment, and I'll see you in the next one.